All right, welcome back to Lakers Latest, guys. I hope you guys have had a good weekend. I did. It was a long weekend. I went away though to Glen Ivy Hot Springs, which is the first time I've ever gone. Super nice. Would suggest it to anyone. But yeah, hope you guys had a good weekend. For the people that were in LA, it's been raining like the past 4 or 5 days. It just feels like June gloom all over again, but it's November. um, so definitely I think that, it's hopefully the idea would be that, we'd be able to get a little better weather. Um, and things will take it from there. But I think this is the last day of like the gloom and lamb. So yeah, we'll see. Well, sorry, something popped up before, but yeah, we'll see what happens. As always, coming from Studio City, California, where now it is about 67. Still overcast, but not raining, thankfully. So we will take that every day of the week. I don't mind when it's not hot, but I just don't want the rain. I do miss the snow sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, hopefully everyone had a good weekend. We'll go into the Lakers game that they played over the weekend in a minute. But let's just start with another update on LeBron. We know, and we talked about LeBron was getting, he was good for 5-on-5. He was scrimmaging with the South Bay Lakers. And he kept doing that pretty much the whole weekend. We don't have like a definitive update on like, oh, there's no setback. I mean, I don't think there's any setbacks because they haven't said anything about setbacks. But it seems like everything's going well so far. Again, it's the 17th. I think early December is probably the best target date now. Anything before that would be amazing. Um, but yeah, we that was when we last left. He was with the G League team, kind of just rehabbing, practicing with them, getting back in the thick of things. And now he's I don't want to say he's been promoted to the Lakers. That almost sounds like a AAA prospect being promoted to the majors, which obviously is not LeBron James. He's more of a superstar who has getting his rehab through like single A and double A, and everyone flocks to the stadium just for a chance to get to see him. But he didn't actually play in any G League games. He just practiced with the team. But he is now up with the Lakers full time. So again, still no definitive date or like even definitive like timetable. Like it's still it seems like indefinitely, but probably hopefully sometime back within the next 2 to 3 weeks is what I would presume. But yeah, after this weekend, he's now back with the Lakers. He's now back practicing with them, rehabbing with the team, doing everything that he can to get back in game shape. Well, I mean, he's probably already in game shape. He's LeBron freaking James, man. But doing everything he can to just kind of get back in the swing of things and practice with the team, kind of build that chemistry, build that, get his legs under him. And again, it is LeBron James, but still, it's a lengthy absence for anyone, even someone as great as LeBron. And again, keep in mind he is 41 now, 42, which is insane thing to say out loud. But yeah, now that he's officially back with the Lakers, I think that'll just be really good for the team. And again, to be fair, like before he got sent to the G League, he's been with the team most of the time. Like I've gone to a couple games the past few weeks. He's been sitting on the bench. He's been there, so it's not like he hasn't been around the team. But now he'll be around the team where he can actually practice with them and do all the physical things he can to play with Luca and play with Reeves and kind of build that chemistry and get everyone back into shape. So I think this is all good things moving forward. Obviously, and I've said this so many times, the Lakers will go as far as LeBron and Luca, and now Reeves take them. I said LeBron and Luca, but Reeves has just become so unbelievable and so indispensable. I'm going to add him in there with those two other guys. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, like LeBron, just get healthy. Like I don't want him coming back, and I don't even know if he's gonna be at 100% this year, but I don't want him coming back to like 60, 70. Like if he has to wait a couple extra weeks to come back and we can get him at maybe 90, like I will take that. I'd rather let him have that little extra time before he does everything else. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. But definitely good news that LeBron started his rehab process in the G League, and now he's kind of slowly working his way up to get back to ready for playing with the Lakers and hopefully contending for a championship this season. I said many times, and I still wholeheartedly believe this, even with as great of a season Austin Reeves has gotten off to a start as, they're still going to need another legitimate piece, whether that be a Wiggins, a Drew Holiday. I mean, again, I'm not saying it needs to be those guys. I'm just speaking out loud here. Um, I definitely think that that's going to need to happen. But for now, LeBron's getting healthy, and that's a start. Okay, let's go into the game the Lakers played this weekend. The Lakers played at Milwaukee with Giannis, by the way. So the final score was 119-95. I mean, the Lakers smoked them. It basically they just basically dominated the game. The Bucks dominated the third, but the Lakers were literally up 12. The Lakers were up like 31 and a half. So it wasn't even, I mean, it was just a bloodbath. And this is exactly the type of bounce back performance you want to see from everyone on the team after just a stinker against the Thunder. And again, to be fair, it is the Thunder. They are without a doubt by far the best team in the NBA. They're like 12-1, and they don't even have their second best player playing yet. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, they needed to bounce back, and they got that. The final score was 119-95. It was just, yeah, it was an absolute massacre. You'd love to see it, especially after that lackluster performance versus the Thunder. Luka was great. He had, let's see, he was 9 of 19, 5 of 11 from 3, 18 of 20 from the line. So you're getting to line at will. But yeah, he had 41 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, and yeah, he was just awesome. And again, like we know at this point in LeBron's career, in Luka's career, Luka is the best player in the team. He is the franchise player right now. LeBron is also the franchise player, but you're in the end years with him. We know that. But yeah, it was just a phenomenal performance from Luka. Again, he really struggled in the last game. I think the Thunder did a really good job of kind of just honing in on him and forcing everyone else on the Lakers to beat them. And again, the Thunder have just a bevy of that. They literally won the championship. Jalen Williams isn't playing, and they still have 4 first-round picks in this draft. It's almost incomprehensible. So it's absolutely insane. But yeah, look, great bounce back performance, 119-95. Lakers dominated the whole way, and a huge part of that was Luka. He was just fantastic, as always. And yeah, look, Luka just gets better and better every game. I think he's fully healthy now. There seems to be no lingering effects from the injury from a couple weeks ago. So yeah, just keep grinding, Luka. Just keep playing fantastic. I'm not going to bring him up too much here, but DeAndre Ayton was great again. He had 20 and 10. 9 of 13 from the field. He was really solid. I wanted to talk about a couple other guys, but for the most part, shout out Luka. He was fantastic yet again. And let's talk about Austin Reeves. And again, like, it's going to be so interesting to see the dynamic when LeBron comes back, because I think going into the season, I'm like, oh, Austin Reeves is really good, but he has just taken his game to such a new level that you get really excited about this potential trio of LeBron, Luka, and Reeves. And again, last year they played well, but it was also they didn't have much time. Luke was hurt, and Reeves was hurt for a little bit, so they didn't like fully get together. And obviously, you would have preferred that they were all healthy in training camp. They have that get to like build off training camp, build off preseason. Obviously, that didn't happen. LeBron's out. But, Reeves is just, I mean, and again, he was fantastic. He was 9 of 17 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3. He had 25 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. He was fantastic. And again, he allows you to do so many things because now he can handle the ball. He's really good off ball, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see him off ball when LeBron returns. But Reeves has just become such an indispensable piece, and he's become so good. It's so hard for me to really see them ever moving on from him or kind of not giving him that extension, because he's just been absolutely fantastic. So shout out Austin Reeves again. He was phenomenal. And it was just great to see. Also, no, Rui missed the game. I think it was like I don't think it's going to be a major injury, maybe like a day-to-day thing. But Laravia did not have a great game. He was 1 of 10 from the field. That's going to happen sometimes. But yeah, shout out Reeves for just continuing to improve his game and continuing to play at such a high level that I don't think any of us really ever expected him to get to. Even after last year, like, he is taking his game to a whole nother level. So yeah, very happy that we got Austin Reeves. And let's finish it on Dalton Knecht. Now, naturally, Dalton Knecht didn't have like a massive game. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. He ended up with only 9 points and 6 rebounds. But to me, what stood out is the fact that he played 34 minutes. And that's important because that means JJ's trust him. Like, if you're playing someone 34 minutes on the road against the Bucks, by the way, Giannis was playing. It's not like that. Like, it would be one thing if the final score was 119-95 and Giannis wasn't playing. Giannis played. And he did. I mean, he had 32 points and 10 rebounds. Freaking Giannis. But it's you gotta give the shout out to those guys. And again, Connect. That's it. Like the fact that he's playing these minutes means JJ has the belief in him. Like JJ trusts him. He's gotten back to the point where JJ trusts him again. There was obviously, it was fantastic December, November last year, and then the non-trade. And obviously, I've said this so many times, I don't know how anyone could ever prepare for that. But it was very weird for him last season after that, and now I feel like he's finally gotten comfortable again, and now he's starting to earn those minutes, and JJ's trusting him again, and you can kind of see a little bit of what we saw last year. So shout out Dalton Connect, love to see that, and yeah, that's all I got for you today, and I'll catch you guys later.